Hello, I'm Charles, also known as Chachi,
And I'm Reese.
and welcome to Chachi's.
Come on in.
All right, so this is going to be our ham torta sandwich. Not exactly traditional, but inspired by Mexican tortas. So what we've got on the bottom here is our black bean spread. That's a delightful mixture of black beans, cream cheese with some spices and a little lemon juice as well. And then on top of that, we put some cheese, some jalapenos to give it a little bit of a kick. And then we've got the ham. And this ham comes from Santa Fe Importers, which is a great Italian deli and importer in Long Beach, where we get all of our Italian meats, the mortadella and the sopressata too. Throw some tomatoes on there. And then of course, we gotta have the guac. This is our house guac, freshly made and absolutely delightful. Love to layer it on there nice and thick. And there's our torta, off to the press. And there, and we're gonna press that for 3 minutes. The goal with these presses is to get the sandwich a little bit toasty on the outside, but not actually to warm it all the way through. So you get this delightful combination where it's warm and crispy, but then there's still like fresh cold lettuce, there's nice meats, and the sauces warm up just a little bit to become aromatic. It's absolutely delightful. So one of the special things about our grilled cheese is that we press it for a while to start getting melty, and then we actually put some cheese on top of the sandwich. And we're gonna press this on for a couple minutes to finish it off. And as you see, it's gonna start melting down the sides of the sandwich, and on top, it's actually gonna create a delightful crispy cheese crust that kind of tastes like a Cheez-It. It's really one of my favorite things about the sandwiches here. So here is our cheesy crust.
Hi, welcome.
Get that out of there.
Wow, nice and chewy. Oh yeah.
Off the grill. And so this is warm and crispy. What we're gonna do now as the last step is add some cool, fresh lettuce to create that delightful contrast. Press that on there. Beautiful. Here's our torpedo.
Chachi's started in 2024 in February, so we are a month away from our 1-year mark. We didn't know we were going to open a sandwich shop when we decided to do this. So our family's from San Pedro. They've been here for 25 years. We decided to move down because we wanted to have a baby. And we found this location just a couple doors down from where we live. So it worked out really well. This used to be a sandwich station 8 years ago. And the whole community loved it. They had really delicious sandwiches. There was a lot of demand for it. And then they went away and everybody was super sad. And so when we came to San Pedro and we wanted to open a business, we saw that this was sitting empty as storage and just inquired and said, hey, can we start doing some sandwiches here? So my husband and I whipped up the menu pretty quickly. Actually, he is the chef. Charles, can you turn around and say hi? Thanks. That's Chachi himself. Everything that you see on the menu here are sandwiches that he's been making his whole life. This is truly a labor of love. These are things that he has been making for himself for over 30 years. So we've really perfected the craft of what you're having. But Chachi's is our first business. We started this when I was 3 months pregnant, and now we have a 6-month-old, and we're making it work. 2 babies in 1 year, you know? Why not? So what we have here is a beautiful mural that were made by some local artists called Revival Murals. You can find them on Instagram. They have a lot of murals all over San Pedro. And we just have a nice little sandwich station here for you. Our menu is small but mighty. So we've got 7 sandwiches. We've got a turkey, grilled cheese, torpedo, ham torta, veggie, tuna melt, and pastrami. And each one of these are uniquely different. People come in here all the time looking for a traditional sandwich. That's not what we do. We don't do traditional sandwiches. Every single one of these has a spread. So what I like to tell people is we are proudly anti-condiment. What we do instead is that we have made a house-made spread for each sandwich to level up your experience. So each of these has its own flavor. It's a little flavor adventure here for you. So while I say it's small but mighty, it's big enough for you to be able to get through the whole menu and try everything. House favorites, torpedo. We're in a meat and potatoes town in San Pedro. A classic Italian sub is really what people come in here looking for, and I think that's probably our best seller. The torpedo is a mixture of ham, mortadella. It's got spicy sopressata on there. It's like a fancy salami. Hey, Mitch. And we top that off with Havarti, our house-made spread, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and pepperoncini. It's a really beautiful sandwich. All of them come as quite large quantities. They're all 8 inches wide. And then the other thing that really sets us apart, aside from the spreads, is that we press all of our sandwiches hot. So you're not going to find anything like that in town. It's always going to be crunchy on the outside, but like a nice cold sub on the inside. Okay, so February 9th, guys, is our 1-year anniversary. Follow us on Chachi's San Pedro Instagram. We'll announce when our party's going to be, but we're going to do a big celebration in the parking lot right here. There's going to be bands. There's going to be buy one, get one free sandwiches all day long. So you don't want to miss it. Bring your friends. Come on over.